Hello, Team Wendy. How are you guys doing? It's another fabulous day with me here. Yes, if you had a bad day, just look at me. So shida zitaishajue. I think I'm worse than those shida zako. Anyway, that was just a joke. How are you guys doing? I hope you are fine. I hope there's no problem at home. I hope you're healing from anything that is hurting you from within. I just hope you're doing great. So guys, it's another session with me here, and today I want to tell you about my hood. Like, this is a place I've grown. Oh, I mean it. But then I've never loved muffins, guys. How do I look with this one? Like a dolly, but I look nice. But okay, I've never loved muffins. I don't know why. No longer sijui nakaje. Anyway, guys, I was saying I'll be telling you about my hood. This is a place that I've grown in. So I'm going to tell you the crimes that happen in that place. So this is not even one of the largest. It is the largest slum in the world. It is the largest slum in Kenya. And yes, it happens to be my hood. This is a place where I wasn't born there, but I've been raised there. My preschool, primary school, secondary, Form 1, that is. Then the rest of the years I went to another school in another county. Then I came back college, married. Yes. So I've done all this in this place. And yes, we have kids there. So where it's a home, it's a place we've grown in. It's a place where it's our home. It's a place that's our home. So I know most of my followers are from that place. So yes, I am here representing you guys today. And if there's something I haven't said in this video, you can tell me so that I can do a part 2 of it. I don't want this video to be too long because I don't want you guys to get bored in the middle of this video. So I'll do part 1. So, and if you think there's something I haven't mentioned in part 1, you can comment in the comment section. Then I'll do a part 2 review of it, guys. But I look good with this man. Ama ni mimi najidanganya hapa. He, na forehead mtu wangu. It is us and foreheads. And yes, kila mtu ashine na mahali pake pandege. That is that. So guys, that is what I'll be talking about today. And do you know what I want you guys to do for me? I have one favor before we get into this video. I'd like you to subscribe, guys, to my channel. Just click that subscription button. Please like and comment. You'll comment after I'm done with the video, but you can turn on the subscription button, so that notification button, not subscription button, so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first one to hear it out. So yes, guys, I'm going to give you a minute so that you can subscribe. Pole pole, mdogo mdogo, hatuna pressure, sindio? So yes, guys, kindly subscribe. I'll be waiting. If you're done, just whisper. I promise I'll hear. Just tell me I'm done. I'll be. Hey, I'll hear. Yes. Kindly subscribe. Can I hear something? Yes, thank you. Hope you've subscribed, guys. And if you're new here, my name is Wendy. And to my returning subscribers, I'm so grateful for being with you guys every time. I'm so grateful. I'm not taking this for granted, guys. Yes, so let me tell you about my hood. I've lived and grown up in a place called Kibera. Okay, I'm not a Sheng lady, I'm not a slang lady, but wait, gumini bwagza. Yes. So guys, I've lived in this place my whole life, not even half, it's my whole, like 3/4 of it I've lived in this place. And I used to live in it's a big place, so let me say where I've grown until a certain age. So most of the time I lived in a place called Lendi. So this place was full of crime. If there's something that was killing people in this area, was theft. Like, thieves will be murdered. Thieves will murder people. 2, poverty. Like, anyway, like it's a slum. So poverty is very obvious. And 3, electricity. Like, the connection there was very poor. Like, hey, thieves, like, we wezi wa stima, like zile ma connection tulikuwa tunapewa za stima was like where hatukuwa na pedi mmoja wa stima. Hii ingepotea tungeweka wengine. You see, it's not like we're using token or we have meter or anything. No. And these ones used to burn houses. Looking at got shock. I swear, I've had a shock, electric shock. Okay? Anyway, at least nilibuy wako kama ziwa kubwa nikakunywa peke yangu, but it's not something that someone will ever want. But a lot of people died. And I remember there was this guy who was, before I got to the criminal part, this guy used to be a thief, by the way. Nowadays he's a madman. And remember, I'm telling you this when this was a story when I was so young, so I know him, and nowadays I see him on the road and he's very mad person. That is what he turned to. But I can remember his sister died from the electric shock, like from a wire line. Like the wiring there was very poor in Kibera. At least I think nowadays it has changed. The KPLC people have at least changed. Before it used to burn houses, it used to burn people. It used to pick up people shock. There was this place called Laini that it's still there. That place used to burn like every now and then. See? So those are the things that kill people. And then back then you could hear bilharzia, cholera. Like it was not a clean, it's still not a clean place, but not compared to before. There was high risk of cholera, bilharzia, children getting sick, starvation and all that. Hey Kwanza, let me tell you, there was this I came to learn about these things when I'm in college. There's this program, feeding programs. Hey, say me, I've gone for feeding programs. There was this feeding program. I know most of my viewers are from that place. There's this feeding program that was in this school called Life Springs in Langata. Okay. And then I used to study in a school called, I'll give you all my details. Okay, I used to study just around there. So after school, we'll run up to Langata. We go to the feeding program. Aki, I've gone for a feeding program. And then those days Wazungus used to come. I wasn't lucky to get a sponsor, but at least I got one that I loved. There was this Kamuzungu who came. Like it was just, as a childhood, it was very, very fun, I would say. And then there was, when you're a kid and you have this kind of lifestyle in your mind, my friend, you'll grow up and it's not even coming unless you work for it. So it was never easy, but yes, there was the good part of it. Then there was the criminal part of it. So in this area, they were like young boys grew up to become thieves. They grew up to become drug addicts, and back then these things called what? Like they talk to people. Is it guidance and counseling? It was not that much as but now. Like talking to these youth. So like now people are so many, mentors are so many. Yeah, like rehab, you're not like before. Guy. When I was growing up, 30 years ago, that is, like there was no such youth used to grow and turn into people that we just didn't want. So there was those that were wakubwa wetu now, they have already grown. So there was this calendar of groups. I won't be calling names because I know some are alive. I've seen 1, 2, but most of them died. But I'll mention one name, but most of them died. So you see, these children turned into thieves. They used to steal, they used to rob people, and they were young boys. Kwanza, there was this place called Kowanjiku. That place was is it a grocery? Grocery includes cereals. It was place akuza mboga. They used to sell vegetables there. They chop for you vegetables. Just go give the money. They chop for you vegetables. So at night, it's a good place for buying your foodstuffs. But after 9 p.m., it's not even a place to walk past, because these same boys that chop for you mboga and everything, do the service, are the same people that are going to rob you. They used to rob even in the daylight. Like there was this day I was going to school. It's 6, I'm saying it's 6. So these guys, then back then Katululu was still on form. Like these smartphones were if you had a smartphone, yes, you had a good phone because we umejaribu umejifunza, but Katululu was still on form. It's like now Katululu is only 500 shillings. That is second hand. So if it's new, it's 1,000 shillings. Like back then, I think they're so expensive. Like they're now, they were phones. Hey, mimi mtu wa kitambo, msikanione hivi. So, so there's this time I was going to school. Now I am just past that place. And then there was this man having his Katululu on a phone call. Alisikia ngato snatch. Shut. Good thing. I can't think. He screamed. Screamed, and the man is running. Gone. But even if you scream, there's nobody that's going to go after that person because that person might be very, very armed. You might die in the name of following a Katululu. So, like, he just screamed ile kushtuka, like, for surprise. What do I say? Surprise, yes. But everybody was just looking at him and looking at the person, and like I was like, Kai, is nobody going to do anything about this? But that's how you also risk for your life. You can't just risk your life for a phone, you know. So you just let them go. But let me tell you, those people were being killed like shit. Like there was this time, not this group of guys, there was another, like there were so many, they were just like every area haungekosa tu mwizi wa mtaa. So there was this time when they went and stole in a certain, there was this mama wa chama, not in now Lindi, but uko chini kwa is it Mtoni? It's near Mtoni, but that place, it's a bit far from Lindi. But to those who know, like ukipita hapo kwa Wanjiko, uko chini. There was that place. So this time it happened, like there was this mama wa chama who was being given money. It was her turn. Then I think they timed this woman and stole. But here, wakapatikana. Okay, so one, I don't know if it's one or two, but there were those who escaped. But those that didn't escape, my friend, they were being burnt with the tire. And after being burnt, their bodies were being given, no, is it, they were either burned or killed, burnt to death or killed. Then their bodies were being given to pigs. Pigs were eating. My friend were going there witnessing. So there was this one who was he was aliekewa tire kwa mwili, so he was being burnt with this tire, but he's also running. So you know, the mob is just there with him. Like it was a painful death. And then their parents were okay. Those ones who were burnt with tires, they were not from around, but there was these ones who were always from around. Like I'm going to tell you a scenario where there's a lady who died. Okay, I don't want this video to be long. Anyway, I'm going to tell you two scenarios. Like there was this. Let me tell you of a story where my parents were the one hiding their kids. So there were these twins, but then they're still alive. I don't know if they have changed, but back then they used to steal. They're Muslims. They're our landlord sons, or yes, landlord sons. But you fear, even if they're coming in your place to ask for you for rent, you have to be extra cautious because you don't know what they will go with. I know their names, but I don't want to mention. You'll exempt me from that. So there was this time they stole, and then some people were so tired because you'll go and tell their parents will be, oh, so then abusing. You know, you can't understand their language. They cannot bear, I don't know which language. Oh, I'm trying to just say. So there was this time they stole. If not for the police, now the mob decided just to come for them and they collaborated with their neighbors. You see, yes, they were living in the same plot as their residents, or they are in their rentals. Jamani, nasema nini? Walikuwa na ploti na walikuwa naishi na hiyo ploti. So yes, so the mob from outside, hey Jesus, akikizungu inapotea, combined with their hey Jesus, Police were aware, were made aware early, because these people were going to be killed. Imagine, like, the police rescued them in the hands of the mob. Both the two of them, they are twins, they are Muslims. Hey, it was that sharp. Now let me tell you a scenario whereby, if you like this video, you can tell me on a part 2. So I don't want it to be that long. I know you'll be bored. So there was this time, imagine most. So me growing up, I knew people with very huge eyes were thieves, by the way. And sadly, the man has become a mad person. He just roams around in the streets. So there's this another one. I can't mention the name. So there's this another one called Brownie. So when I went to Hoishago, I came back. I heard that he had died. He had died. So this one guy, he was another thief. Then there was this police officer called Blackie. So it's Brown and Blackie. So Blackie used to warn you. He's a police officer, so he knows you're a thief. He'll search for you and warn you, and he'll give you money so that you can go to your countryside and start a new life there. And he gives you a warning that if I find you in this place again, I'll kill you. Like, by the way, I've never met him my whole life, but I've heard he's called Black and everything, and these are the things he used to do. I don't know why he was called Blackie. I don't know if he's still black or something, but I don't know. So there was this guy called Brownie. So Brownie is also Muslim. Actually, most of them are Muslim. So Brownie was warned as any other thief, but Brownie didn't listen. So there was this time he went stealing. Now the police were aware. So see, after stealing, he just came home and all that. Now his parents used to hide him. So his parents were told, Blackie anakam, meaning they know what has happened this day. So Brownie decided to kuhepa. So there was this not homestead. There was this kaploti, guys. So we used to live there, but we hammered a few days before this incident. So it was like, you see, this side there are houses in between their houses. Then there are the other side. Then there's another side. So it was like it's four. Yeah, but the other side wasn't. There were not houses. Houses were only this side. The other side, it was bathroom, chore, pit latrines. So yes, so, and like Brownie's compound was the other side. Like there was road the other side, then this side was our side. So Brownie, so yeah, the police are coming after him. He ran, akapita barabara, and came to our side. He crossed the road and came to our side. And then there was this girl who, he was now our neighbor, but now from the other side, because us, we were living on this side. So there was this girl who was coming from the bathroom now, and Blackie was now going this side. Not Blackie, Brownie was now going this side, being followed by the police. So in the you're getting me? As this goes, see, this girl is coming from the bathroom and going this side, and Brownie is coming this side. The police shot. Like, they thought they were shooting Brownie. But now Brownie escaped, and this girl got the bullet. Yeah. That's how that girl died, and Brownie escaped. But later in life, it caught up with him. He died. I heard that. Yeah, so that was the crime scenes in my place, guys. I know it's not that long, but those were the things that used to happen. Most of these people have died in one way or the other. I feel I've managed to escape, because Blackie used to tell you have to find your life. So he'll give you money. So most the scared ones will get money and just go, and then later come back after another years when they think Blackie has forgotten. But if they're on the safer side, well and good. So yes, guys, you can tell me if you want a part 2 of this on the comment section. And if you are from that place, you can tell me of something that I forgot. I used to live in Lindy, by the way. So those are used to be our men. And imagine, okay, it was so bad. Guys, that was what I had. You can tell me on the comments section. For parts 2, if you want to, you can tell me on the comment section. Thank you so much, guys, and continue supporting me. Bye, and see my next video. Adios.